All right, we're recording and we're good to go. All right, Chris. So for the first part of the interview, can you give me a little bit about your business, your background, your role?
Yeah, so we are an independent collision repair shop located inside the Beltway in Northern Virginia, right outside of Washington, D.C. The company actually started in 1937, so right across the river from Georgetown in D.C., and then we are now located in Alexandria, Virginia. My role presently, I am owner, part owner of Rosin Auto Body with my father, and then we are an OEM certified shop, and yeah, we have 23 employees right now.
Awesome. How long have you been a part of the SCRS Employee Benefits Program?
So we started a few years back. First started with healthcare, and then we're moving towards the 401k program.
Awesome. Awesome. So in addition to the healthcare, what else are you offering besides just health insurance at this time?
So we do offer 401k. It's just with a different provider. So we're moving it to the SCRS plan.
Awesome. And then
Yeah.
what about like dental and vision and life insurance and stuff like that?
So we're doing all of that. So we do all through the SCRS plan. We do our Sun Life is the carrier. We do dental, vision, life insurance, disability, everything that's available. We offer.
Cool. Before joining the SCRS Employee Benefits Program, what challenges were you facing around employee benefits and health insurance, et cetera?
So we did have health insurance for years, right? So we got priced out, and not only priced out just on a cost basis, like we actually got our employees just couldn't afford it, right? So they were moving to their spouses' plans. So our number of people actually being in the plan was diminishing, right? And so you have to meet a certain quota, or a certain amount of people to be able to have it. So we didn't meet it, so we had to be removed. So there was a point in time that we didn't have health insurance, and that was going on for about almost 3 years.
Got it. So another way of saying you had health insurance for your employees, but since costs kept rising and you had employees dropping off your plan, you started to struggle with meeting the participation requirements that typical small group health insurance plans require you to adhere to. And then ultimately, it ended up in them terminating your contract and saying, "Hey, you don't have enough people participating, so we can't offer our health insurance to you guys." Is that accurate?
Very, yeah, exactly.
Cool. So since joining the SCRS Employee Benefits Program, how has it helped with employee participation, employee satisfaction with your benefits, cost, administration, all those things?
So, well, let me back up. So there was a point between when we left to when we got on that we knew we wanted insurance. Um, and before we took a look at SCRS plan, we tried to do it ourselves a few times, and we did get quoted and costed out, and something we just couldn't afford. So when this became available for us as an opportunity, it was something we kind of really wanted to do and implement for our team. For us, being able to join the program and what kind of subsequently has allowed us to offer to our employees, it has been really good, right? So not only has it helped with our retention, it's been a positive thing, just the guys being able to go to get like regular checkups and then just going to get their dental clean. I mean, it's the stuff they hadn't done for years, right? And for them to do that, and it means a lot to them, right? Just the small stuff is what really matters.
Completely agree. Can you share an example of when the time the SCRS Employee Benefits Program, made a real difference for you or your team?
Yeah. So we have this is a physical job, right? So it's very, very involving, right? We're fortunate and blessed that we have a lot of our technicians that have been with us for 10, 15, 20 years. Um, so we have a good mix of younger guys. We also have a mix of guys that have been doing it for a while, right? So they kind of need some continuing care. So the ability to have health insurance for these guys has been major. So for them to be able to go to, whether that's a chiropractor or just to go visit a regular doctor or do anything like that and have it be covered, it really helps them in the longevity of them, and then their kind of like overall motivation and participation in the company in the future.
Awesome. So as far as the health insurance and the employee benefits goes, that's awesome. Now let's talk a little bit more about the administrative side of things. A lot of times businesses of your size, an owner like yourself, you're wearing a lot of hats, you're doing a lot of different things. How has the SCRS employee benefits program made it easier for you to administer or offer or manage the health insurance program for your employees?
It's been really, really easy for us. So we just went through a renewal as well. And the process, we had a direct contact, person that kind of walked us through the whole process from beginning to end, and still kind of helps us throughout. I'm able to reach out to her and just ask her with any questions. And then she was able to kind of hands-on show me, hey, Chris, this is what you need to do. And we kind of walked through it and talked on what our employees needed to do, what we needed to do as a company. And really, after that, after you get it all set up, it's pretty much automated. There isn't a whole lot of managing the process that you need to do. We have every 6 months we have a check-in call with Candace, as it was our rep, our contact, to say, hey, this is where we are, we're on track, everything look good. And that's pretty much it. It's all kind of it all just kind of goes through the flow. It's paperless. Works for us.
And you had mentioned you just went through your renewal. Renewal time is something a lot of owners dread just because it's associated with increasing costs, administrative management, et cetera. Maybe give me a little bit more on how your renewal experience went with the SCRS Employee Benefits Program.
It was actually pretty seamless. It did go up, but it didn't go up. It was like 3 or 4%, right? So it was really, really minor. And that's just kind of, everything goes up, right? Nothing stays the same price. But Candace helped us walk through it, did some forms, got the guys involved, did the surveys. We actually were able to add benefits that we didn't have before. And that's with like some short term, some long term, some life insurance, all types of options. The SCRS plan offers like, mental health assistance, all types of benefits that we were able to take a part of, and we opted in for all of it.
Wonderful. So in a simplistic way of saying, the SCRS Employee Benefits Program, by keeping the health insurance costs affordable, it's allowed you to offer additional benefits to your employees, like life insurance, life long-term disability, short-term disability, et cetera. So you've been able to increase the amount of policies that you can offer to the employees.
Yeah, yeah. And not to say what my competition's doing, but I guarantee you they're not doing all that. So
I can second that too.
yeah.
Wonderful, man. So last question, and then we'll be done. So what would you say to another SCRS member who's considering the SCRS Employee Benefits Program?
I would say do it without a doubt. I would say there's no reason not to. I'll say it's a better coverage. It's an easier plan. Cost-wise, you're going to say, it's going to be beneficial for you, your employees, and then overall, the plan gets better as we get more members into it.
Awesome. Well, Chris, do you have anything else you want to add before I let you go here?
No, man, just looking forward to the future. We appreciate it. It's been good.